Indo-GREEK Inscriptions. Shinkot Steatite Casket Inscriptions of the time of Menander and of Vijayamitra Regnal year Provenance Shinkot, Bajaur Tribal territory in southeastern Afghanistan. About 32 kilometers of the Panjkora, Swat confluence script Kharoshthi language, Prakrit. Northwestern variety reference N.G. Majumdar, EP Ind XX 7D.C Sircar ibid XXVI pp 318 ff Age of Imperial Unity pp 114 to 15. pp 102-106 Sten Know N.I.A January 1940 pp 639 to 48 Note on Bajaur inscription of Manendra pp 52 ff MVD Mohan North West India pp 217 to 18 On the basis of palaeography Majumdar has assigned the group I. Records in the 2nd century B.C. and Vijayamitra of Group II was probably the son or grandson of Viyakamitra, a feudatory of Manendra, and was probably ldentical with the prince named on certain Indo Scythic coins. See Majumdar EP. Ind XXVI P2 and Sten Know N.I.A 1939 to 1940 p 641. His son Apracharya Indravarman issued certain coins. The latter's son Apvarman was a strategos. First under the Saka king Aziz, and later under the Parthian king Condophas. Cf. His coin legends LMC seg to numbers 310 to 318 and secretary 3 numbers 35 to 37. Greek rule seems to have weakened at the time of Vijayamitra, who omits the mention of his overlord. In the Buddhavansa p68 v.8 the ball relic patra of the Buddha is supported to have been deposited at Vajira, which may be identical with Bajaur. Vajravati. Mentioned in the Bodhistavedana Kalpalta may have been its capital. A. On the rim of the lake. Manendra Maharaj Divas, a 1. In the center of lake. A 2. Inner face of the lake. Bhagavatoshmanit printing. Pratitavi. B. Inside of casket. Viyakamitra Apraja. 1 from the plates in EP Ind XXVI between pp 6 Andam 7 and sal.ins. I. Plates. To the third figure is inscribed below the line. In Brahmi inscription this number would be indicated as 10 and 4. Brahmi in inscriptions this number 3 according to Sten Know Menander himself installed the relic and got sections A 1 and a 2 recorded. And about a century later Viyakamitra the same as Vijayamitra restored the relic. This implies the Buddhist belief that the Buddha as relics were endowed with life and could perform miracles. Group 2. C. Center of the lake. 1 Vijayamitra. 2 paid Pratitvide. T. Inside the casket. 1 IME Sharir Pulubhodjo Na Tikar Atrit. Ta Shrijatri KLDRE No. Shoro Na Pindo Kevi Pitri Grinvatri. 2 tat ye patre apemuj BDME punchame. Ye MST Divas Puch Vishesh Yo. 3 Patrit Vitre Vijay Mitran Aparchijen Bhagvat Shukimunit Dance. But Shri. Identified with the father of Apracharya Indravarman, whose coin legends are Vijayamitra Putre Itmit Aptcha. CLM.C Secretary to P and Plate 17 and None Cron 1944 pp 94-104. To Sten Know IME Shri Lag Bhut Than Karjati RR Tat Shriti KLDE Napito Bakevi Grimbati. This relic, its place having been damaged, to be repaired. Its periodical offering is being discontinued, not does anybody let the Pitras get Shraddha, no. Pind Odka. 3 Majumdar. On the back of the casket. Vishplen Aamgakte Twitter. Sten Know 31 Aamgakte. According to him the phrase is equivalent to Greek anenkouis, which was used in the sense of a ruler's advisors, court and friends, and became something like an honor. Cf. JRS 1939, p.265, D.C Sircar. Sel.inscI IP 105N rejects both the reading as well as the interpretation. To exact connotation is not clear. Also interpreted as king without rival and king of the west, etc. Sanskrit pratyach means equal to, a match for. The phrase accordingly means an unequaled king or a king without a match. To sum up, the Steatite Casket Inscription of the time of Menander is a Buddhist reliquary from Bajaur Tribal territory in Shinkot, Bajaur Tribal territory in southeastern Afghanistan, about 32 kilometers west of Panjkora. This casket is probably one of the oldest known inscribed Buddhist relic casket from the area of Gandhara. On the basis of palaeography, Majumdar had assigned the Group I records in the second half of the 2nd century BC, and later in LST century BC Vijayamitra of Group II was probably the son or grandson of Viyakamitra.